Welcome back to my channel, gorgeous people. Hope you all are all doing great today. Thank you all for your likes. I thank you for your subscriptions, and I'm just so happy because I want to thank those that just subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you all. Thank you. God bless you all. And another reason why I'm happy, I mean, they are not as good as this. I'm not saying I'm there yet, but this is what I came up with. Just look at that. As in, there is nothing that you cannot do. There is nothing. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Just put your mind in it. Continue practicing constantly. Continue doing your best. One day you will surely get there. That is my short story today. And look at what I came up with. If you want to see how I achieve this look, please do continue watching. If you like this video, could you please give it a thumbs up? And if you haven't subscribed yet, could you please subscribe? And by the way, I use this palette to achieve this look today. So all these bad girls in here, I used 3 out of all these to achieve this look. Please do continue watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. As you can all see, I've done my brows off the camera as usual. Now I'll be going into the palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I pick up this color that is called All Star. I use that as my transition color. And by the way, I already did my other eye off the camera, and then I came on the camera to do the other eyes, and I'm still using my Anastasia Beverly Hills All Star shade to do my transition color. There I'm blending it out in order for me not to have any harsh line. And now pick up the concealer by Estee Lauder. That is what I use to cut my crease today. Just like in my previous video, sometimes I get very lazy to like pick up new makeup from my makeup storage. So I just use the same thing like all over and all over again. Then I went into the Anastasia Beverly Hills and I pick up the shade that is called Cube. That's the one I use. Actually, I thought this color was white in the palette, but to my surprise, when I applied it on my eyelid, I found that it looked like kind of lighter pink shade, and I so much love it. There is Then I went back into the same palette and I pick up a darker shade to use at the outer corner of my eyes in order to give you a little bit of smoky look. I pick up the shade that is called Rowdy and I use that at the outer side of my eye, and I blended it out. And so I went ahead and picked up the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. The shade is called Fuchsia Flash. I use that to line a little bit of my eyelid, not to the inner corner of my eye. The brush that came with it was too thick, so I put a little of it at the back of my hand. Then I use another brush, a slanted brush. I use that to apply it. For the remaining part of my eyelid, I pick up the shade that is called Rowdy from the same palette, and I use it to line the remaining part of my eyelid. So if you have a combination skin or oily skin, it's very advisable for you to use a primer for your makeup to last you much more longer. So today I pick up the Estee Lauder Perfecting Primer. I use that as the basis for my foundation. And I pick up the same foundation that I used from my previous video, the Maybeline 24 Hours Makeup, the non-transferable one. And at the same time, I'm still using the contour kit by Fenty Beauty that I used in my previous video, and I use that to contour. As usual, my highlighting palette is the BH Cosmetics, the one I feel like very comfortable to use. I apply that off the camera because I've been doing that a lot in my video and I don't want to waste anybody's time, so I did that off the camera. If you want to see how I achieve that, please look up my other videos and you will see how I usually apply it. Then I pick up the eye pencil by Estee Lauder. It's called 01 Jet Black. I use that to line my inner eye ring. From the same palette, I now pick up that rowdy shade. I use it to smudge the black eyeliner out. In order to add a little bit color to under my eye, I decided to go in with the shade Cube, and I used that to put a little bit color under my eye. Whenever it's time for me to blend my foundation, my highlighter, my contouring, I like to speed up the process because I don't want to waste anybody's time. It's very super easy to do, so I always like to fast forward this process. For my lip color today, I'll be using the lip color by NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in shade Transylvania. I'll be putting the name of the product that I use in my description box. Please do take your time to read my description box. And I came in with the BH Cosmetics blush. It's 4 in a palette. It was a gift that they sent to me. Like I said, I'll put to highlight my cheekbone, I use the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The shade is called Pink Hearts. Please, if you haven't subscribed, could you please subscribe? Please leave me a comment, likes, and let me know what you think about this video and what you're expecting from this channel. Stay blessed and see you all in my next video. Bye.